going back to the single Drills, right?
Yeah.
So Complex Magazine, I don't know if it's a blog or a magazine, they listed it as the top 10 songs you would know by the
I hope they right too. I hope they right. Boy, it's going crazy doing numbers. Yeah. It was dope.
But how did that come about? Did you have a conversation
with
anybody?
That's what I'm saying. I ain't doing nothing different.
So they just picked that up and somebody
they just picked it up. I ain't know nothing about it. People tweet me and calling my phone late, you know what I'm saying? They acting like a nigga made it to the playoffs. Like, boy, hey, boy, you feel me? Well, I ain't know nothing about it.
You gotta think, once your name starts getting listed on like Freshman of the Year or top single, like that's big. That's a big thing.
Especially coming from where we coming from. Exactly. You know, if you know anything about Miami, man, down south, like we been overlooked and slept on for a long time. When you think about Miami, they think about North Miami, you know what I'm saying, the city, and they think about South Beach. You know, we never walk into one of our clubs and see Puffy or somebody, you know what I'm saying? But up top, they had that advantage to walk in the office, to walk in Tootsie's and King of Diamonds and the Rolex and Take One and all these different places. There ain't no telling who might be in there, you know what I'm saying? We don't got that opportunity, like, so we gotta drive 30 or 40 minutes just to be on the same level as, you know what I'm saying? But gas high than the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? That shit ain't easy to be.
Gas ain't high no more.
Yeah, it went down though, thank God. Boy, I just filled up that Honda with $25. Yeah, it ain't high no more, but I'm saying like coming up though, you know what I'm saying? The gas, like, that shit ain't no joke. So, man, for me to be in the position that I'm in and have people like believing in what I got going on, like, man, down south, like, really like getting behind what I got going on, they going crazy, like, we won a Super Bowl already, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, like I said, that's a big thing. I can't really name another artist from South Florida who was like just put on that kind of
out of nowhere, right? It's like crazy, man. That's God, though, man. That's God.
So I got another question about the song Drills. This is my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna bring up Blade because that was the interview I just
that's my
did.
partner.
So another point we touched on was whether or not music was relevant. Like, do you have to have good music, you know, in order to go somewhere?
Yeah.
And with you, it seemed like you just rap for days. Like, you could rap a song around the motherfucker, right? And even with Ripper, like, I know you say he just started making beats, but his beats is like, them shits could get complex.
Yeah, he getting better and better.
But then when you listen to Drills, it's almost like a step back.
Yeah.
Like, okay, let's take away a little bit of the
But it really wasn't like intentionally, like, we ain't dumb it down on purpose. Like, we don't go in the studio like in mind like what we finna do. We just go all the vibe. You know, sometimes it don't gotta be complex and really like thinking too much. Like, man, we gonna go on the vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever we come up with. Like, we never knew that Drills was gonna be what it was. We never knew that. I ain't tell them like, oh, let's dumb it down, take some sounds out, and nah, that's what came out. We just throw shit at the wall to something stick. You know what I'm saying? Man, when he made the beat, it's like, well, I really dropped 3 verses to it. You know what I'm saying? And the more we vibe and ride around, listen to it, like, boy, I ain't gonna lie, I was trying to cash in that favor, boy. I've been fucking with Bird like for a while, but I never asked him for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, boy, I might try to cash in that favor on that one. Boy, I hit coach up like, boy, I need you to come through for me, you know what I'm saying? And he came through though. He like, man, I got you, send it to me.
So you basically knew you had one. You was like, when I heard
it, I just heard Berg on it, you know what I'm saying? And you know, Chad been doing this thing too. He was running around with Lil Dread, and he got the record with Rick Ross, and him been building too, you know what I'm saying? And that Chase This Money record, I don't know if you heard that, but that's going crazy right now, but he initially did that hook for me, but I did the hook first, and then I sent it to him. I asked him to redo it, and by the time he got it back to me, I had already put it out. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you know he played for the youth, so it's like his schedule be crazy. Exactly. So I was like, damn, I kind of like wasted airtime on that one. He took his time, and I ain't get a chance to use it, but I might use it for a remix or something or whatever. But I was like, I gotta get him on something. You know what I'm saying? So I heard his vibe on that too. So I cashed in both of them favors. They came through for me. And out of nowhere, I'm just cool, and the song went out, you know what I'm saying? It's doing numbers. And Sam Sneak just called me. I don't want to know how he got my number. He just hit me like, hey, boy, I'm rocking with that record, you know what I'm saying?
You talking about the
Drills.
So Drills was already out before
Drills was already out, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like if you look it up like on YouTube and stuff, like Sam Sneak not on it. That's why there's a lot of versions Sam Sneak ain't on, because we had already put the record out. And Sam Sneak called and just telling me like, you know what I'm saying? Basically, man, I see you, little nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like on something like that. And I just tried my hand like, man, you might well drop a verse on it then, OG, you know what I'm saying? And he like, man, send it to me. I'm on my way to the studio now. I'll do something. Like, I just like nigga tell a nigga that all the time, but I sent it to him, and the next day he sent it back to me. Like, you feel me? So that's why he in the video, and he came through for the video. He canceled flights and everything, and be there for the video. Like, man, Sam Sneak, Iceberg, man, y'all boys, like, they came through for me big time. You hear me? Already.
So we spoke.